Welcome to another video, guys. Today we're gonna be taking a look at one of my viewers' account where we did some pretty massive moves on his free account Takeover, which I do every Tuesday and Thursday live on my stream. If you guys also want to be a part of these free account takeovers, you can check out my Calendly link in the description of each of these videos or streams. But if you want to do them faster, you could also consider the Metafy links where it's a paid account takeover, but if you think it's worth it, I'll do my best to help you out. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and if you do, a like and subscribe would be great. And don't forget you can support the channel for free by starting yourself a fresh new account through my premium download link, which starts you off with 4 amazing champions as soon as you start, and you're also gonna have 48 hours to use the promo code section. And not to mention, right now you can also get yourself Ezio in your first 7 days of playing raid, which is honestly insane. As for the account takeover, the dude did play the game quite a long time ago, but then he stopped. Now he's a returning player, his gear's a mess, his champions are a mess, but I think we did some really massive moves for him, both on his Hydra, his champion builds for Hydra, as well as a Sand Devil 25 team for him with Aniri. But now, without further ado, let's check it out. Hope you enjoy. I mean, Hydra is definitely a pretty complicated piece of content. One of the most, if not the most complicated, honestly. For me, it's more complicated than Chimera for most. So honestly, it's more champion intensive too. Like, you literally need 18 decked out champions to really do the most in Hydra. But with time, with better understanding, you should be getting there. The 2 turtles definitely will help you in Hydra. You can build one team with them, so they can start clapping together. You don't have the other 2 turtles, right?
No.
A few very important things you need to be bringing when fighting the Hydra. The first most important thing would be block buffs. If you don't have block buffs at all times, the Hydra is gonna start doing a lot of nasty things against you. Being able to strip some buffs out of them. Also in the worst, having a reviver. All around, Uko would be a great champion to be bringing. So yeah, Uko will be a part of this team. Wukong could be a part of another team for you because he also brings block buffs, so that can be nice. In terms of damage, technically we already have that spot covered. Do you have Shamail by any chance? There he is. Perfect. With Shamail, this is gonna be much better for you because you need a champion that solves the true fear one of the heads gives. The Mischief, wasn't it? Or Torment? I don't know, I keep mixing them up. So yeah, Shamail is gonna solve all of your fear problems. A Provoker is very important to bring as well. Wixwell can handle that, or this grill, but Wixwell would really be easy for you. I just hope he actually knows target the correct heads. It might have to be a manual play, but basically always make sure the yellow head is provoked so she doesn't cleanse everything, give a shield, that kind of crap. And the rest is kind of gravy. What else are we still missing on this team? Hex would be nice to have. You have yourself a freaking Trunda. She can be absolutely insane in here. She might be better off being a part of the second team, however. But building somebody on a Hex set would not be a bad idea, so you can actually solve one of the head's weakness. If everybody is in Hex, like if the Hydra is cursed, you can actually target one of the more important heads. Artak and Hex. I'm not even sure we want to be bringing Artak, honestly. If we're building somebody in Hex, it could be Leo. Mickey.
Yeah.
But for that to happen, you need to have a good amount of cursed pieces. So yeah, I would be not surprised if this thing can tackle hard in a 1-key. In terms of stats, this guy looks fine. You need to crit cap this guy, he's not dealing crit damage enough. Why is this guy not? What the fuck? These are not fine at all. This guy's not built, obviously. This guy needs to be faster, and Trunda needs to get built. Yeah, none of these are built at all. We can take a look at them closer, see what the fuck's the problem, and the problem is you don't have gear at all. Period. Stun set. What is this? Classic? Let's start off with Leo. Saving this as a preset, and once you do a good preset on your account, you can start saving them as global presets so you can move that gear around nice and quick. Accuracy, why the fuck did you do that? Not a good banner. I'm hoping we can do a 6-star. So, first things first, you start off with the accessories. Ooh, there you go. That's good. That is not good, but still, we're gonna keep an eye on it. Might as well put this on for now. Let's see what kind of banner you possess. Defense with defense percent and speed is what we're looking for. There is but a 1. Let's hope it rolls well. Piece of absolute garbage.
That's my luck.
Let's forget about the defense. This one looks okay. I think that was the one you had on him. Let's try defense with speed. If this rolls triple speed, maybe. The fuck it will. Yeah, let's put this back on. And for the ring, we want defense with defense percent. You have a hot single. It rolled decently well. I mean, if this rolls double defense, might as well. Fuck it will. Right. Moving down to the boots. First things first, we gotta decide what kind of set we can try to build this guy in. Would be best if he ignores defense, so things like Savage, Lethal, that kind of stuff would be best. You have some Merciless laying around. Nobody can get built into 6-piece Merciless from that pile. Instinct. You have the bare minimum Instinct here. Is there even enough for 4 different pieces? There literally isn't.
The gear sucks.
Well,
I'm trying to get it.
Missing a lot of time in raid does that to a man. Okay, Savage is looking decent. When you're building a nuker, first thing you want to do is find yourself a good crit damage glove for that nuker. And this looks absolutely amazing. Depending on what it rolls, attack or defense, that's the type of glove it would be. Start rolling attack. Okay, one for everybody. Start ascending into attack. That would be amazing for an attack-based nuker. Still, let's put it on for now. It does look pretty good. Next up, a fast boot with a bunch of crit rate would be best. Why the hell? Oh my goodness, this guy has the best boot on the account. Okay, this should be a pretty easy build from here on out. 25 crit on a single freaking boot. Like, we didn't expect much crit rate on the boot, and now it's literally the biggest crit rate item on the build. Looking for defense chesticle if you have one. This one has speed. It's not amazing. We're gonna look for a defense chest from another set, I'd say. Again, crit rate probably would be a good idea to have it. Crit damage if we can. Back even speed if we're greedy. This one looks okay-ish. We could remove crit rate. See if we can maybe do something like this. This looks amazing. Let's try it on for now. Now, the rest of these items really need to have a lot of crit. So first things first, we're looking for the highest crit rate on Savage. Defense percent, a little bit of crit rate. Let's steal that. And we need one more Savage piece and we're done. This looks pretty okay if it rolls a lot of crit and damage. One for everybody. One more, please. Nice. Okay, what's left is to figure out 18 more crit from the helmet. Would be best it's from speed set, but to be fair, this speed chest right now doesn't have any crit rate on it, so we might have to revise that. Okay, 16, that's not enough. The rest cannot roll more. So maybe we can look at a different chest. Defense percent with crit rate on it. Are we missing anything important? No, I'd say it's gonna be from any set. He's not the fastest out of the lot, that's for sure. We could get the crit from something else, just like that. Actually, I could also level this. Let's see if this levels crit rate on the next step. If it does, things become easier. Roll attack. I don't want to try for 16 on it. Do you have any Slayer pieces laying around? No, right? If you're thinking about spending money on the game right now, the Slayer set is up for grabs. That's a pretty good shield. Let me just see what helmets we had. 2 off, man. Let's see what this do. Crit and defense, let's do that, please. Nice. One more crit. Do we even need it? There you fucking go, that's good enough. Perfect. This is not the final version of the build. The amulet can give you like 25 more crit damage, the glove can give you a lot more, so this is an insane build for this guy right now. And it's actually not that slow either for the account, so good stuff. Okay, we're slapping it. I'm not gonna spend all that silver right now, but it is visible to the naked eye that with 28 more crit damage here, with 25 more crit damage here, this build is actually gonna look very respectable. You have yourself a Talon already, extra defense here, good stuff all around. Extra glyphs and whatnot, it should be looking quite saucy at the end, so this is an amazing defense nuker build for the account. Saving it as a global preset, saving it as a champion preset as well. Moving down, let's see what this guy seems to be the fuck with him. You already have this as a saved build, but now time to remove it. To be fair, this would have crit capped after you've finished off with leveling that glove, but still, always crit damage on the amulet for damage dealers. No attack percent on this ring, that's a damn shame. Here's your banner, amulet I mean. No attack percent here, no speed, no attack percent, no nothing. If you can rework this, it's actually kind of worth it. Let's give it a few levels, see if it doubles something. I'm not gonna waste your ore just yet, even though it's definitely a set worth using ore on. As soon as you get yourself a ring or a good banner out of this set, that's plus 10 speed for you right out the gate. Let's find speed, attack percent, preferably attack. This one already started rolling well. Shit, acceptable. Doesn't need to be perfect. Same thing for the ring. Attack with attack percent. That is absolute garbage. This one looks pretty shitty, but if it rolls double attack, it's fine. Double attack me, dude. There you go. Can put that on, even though it's only 5-star. It's the best you have right now. Technically speaking, if this does roll attack once, it should end up being better. There it goes. Even right now, it's just 10 behind. And it's gonna roll a lot of extra flats, so it's still kind of better. It's not an amazing ring, but it's better than what you had. Okay, again, just trying to see which are the sets we can actually use for a good nuker here. I could try to build another Savage. I could see what's in Hex. You actually have a good amount of Hex stuff, so this would be important. Speed here. Speed with crit rate, that's good. The rest are not usable. If this rolls crit rate, that'd be great. There we go. Perfect. Now it's a boot. Let's see what kind of gloves you're sporting. Might have to go with crit rate gloves, because this is not gonna be an insane damage dealer build, but it still have to deal some damage. Attack chests, no such luck, so the build is gonna be from the top half. Let's see what kind of set we're gonna use for glove plus chesticle combo. We're looking for attack percent on the chest for sure. This looks okay. Not great. Not great. Could try with perception. You are gonna need some accuracy. Attack. No speed. That ain't it. Fatal. I thought it's feral. Attack, accuracy. Fuck. Not amazing. Let's put this on for now. This one looks great. The crit rate is basically solved. Might as well just level up this boot, see if we get more crit out of it, so we know what else we need. Come on, game, figure it out. Insane. 24 crit on a 5-star boot right there. That is one of your best boots. So, we literally need a spit of crit for the rest of this, even with a 5-star. The crit damage needs a lot of supplementation, and we need a lot of accuracy for Hydra Hard. How much do we need? About 200, I'd say. Yeah, 200 covers you for the most part. 215 if you want to be precise about it. So we're halfway there with halfway there items. Crit damage will be important. A little bit of accuracy will be needed. There's a couple of good items right there. This one looks amazing. Please roll amazing. So far it's mediocre. Now it's good. I like it as is. I should have spent all this, but that's a pretty good amazing piece right there. Speed, accuracy, attack, and crit damage. Literally not a single bad substat here. Not bad at all. And the weapon, we already have the crit cap. Okay, the hex weapons are not great, that's for sure. This one looks good actually. Right. Well, the accuracy can definitely do better. What was that banner looking like? The amulet, that is. A smidgen of accuracy, please. Fuck. We could take a look at another crit damage amulet for now, with accuracy on it. It's not like you have the other thing. I mean, that's a cheap way to do it, but I'd much rather get a ton of extra defense on everybody instead of just cheat out extra accuracy like that. Be much better now, wouldn't it? I could also just put a feral ring, but that's gonna be a lot less attack. Not a lot, because if this rolls a couple of attack percent, it's great. There's one. Honestly, this is close enough and gets you close enough to the accuracy needed, so that ought to do it. Okay, this looks like an okay build. Decently quick, good attack, and it's not even leveled to max yet. No glyphs. Decent speed. The crit damage is acceptable for a hex set, I guess. Right. Okay, above the turtles are turtling. This guy, this is not his... Oh my goodness, what is this pile of items you've thrown on this man? What has he done to you? How has he wronged you? Like, were you trying with this build, or did you just...
that one was one that I did like a build through Hell Hades.
A build through Hell Hades. Ain't that a good advertisement for Hell Hades quality? The man had 0 speed. Like, if I had to try to build the guy without any speed, I think I'd do worse than that. Looking for the fastest banner on the account. Speed, accuracy, bit of HP, that kind of stuff is what we're looking for here. Mariuko. How the fuck do you spell? Oh, it's double K. Yeah, speed, accuracy, HP, defense. Shocking. This is not a bad amulet if it rolls a couple of speed. There's one. Still use it for now. Far from the worst. For the ring, HP defense. HP defense. Why the hell is your monkey using this ring, man? That's not his ring.
I don't.
It's Uko's ring. Okay, now we're looking for accuracy on the amulet. Can we use this? Why didn't I see this? What the fuck? Oh, because I probably had it limited. If this rolls into double, reworking it into some speed would be amazing. Either way, let's just put this to 12 for now. Not amazing, but still okay. For the normal sets, I'd say a 6-piece perception would be fine for Uko. Just give him reasonably fast, accurate, so he can do his thing. You could just build him in speed as well. Let's see what kind of perception you possess. Not too much items. First thing for support, the boot. We are going to be using Wixpel on that team, so let's not look at it. This does not look like an amazing boot, but let's keep it that way. I'm gonna steal this man's boot. I'm gonna try building Uko without an accuracy chest for now. Why is this guy with defense?
I actually haven't touched him in a long time, so I don't know why I was taking him.
Yeah, HP, a little bit of speed, let's grab that. These are your fastest items, dude. Damn. Hooey, goddamn. That's pretty good. You are using this girl though, right?
Yeah, Fire Knight.
Well,
I think it's saved.
Yeah, make sure to always have yourself some good presets so you can move gear nice and quick like this. This is the way you play the game nowadays. Okay, 259 for your account, I'd say it's fine. After you're done with the glyphing, it's gonna be closer to 280. Probably not, but 260 at least for sure. I mean, it's already at 260 basically. What kind of relic did Uko like? Nothing specific. You could just give him this so he doesn't accidentally die. He's your reviver after all. But this is a very good relic you could be using on all sorts of different places. And that is your only relic, it seems. This thing ain't the worst. Could give him this so he gets more defense. Yeah, I'd say just this. It's fine. Right. Who do we have next? Wixwell. You've built him for your clan boss, so I'm not gonna be touching him. He looks slow as shit, but adequate, I guess. We also had Shamail. He really doesn't need a build. You can just throw literally anything on him, like literally. He just needs to be there. You could build him in a provoke set for the sake of having a second chance if Wixwell decides to screw the pooch. Do you have a provoke set? There it is. Wow, provoke is a good set. Don't sleep on it. 30% chance of provoke. That's basically almost 100% chance at triple hitting at that head, so it wouldn't be the worst. But yeah, I'm not gonna do anything with this. It's literally doesn't matter how you build this guy. He's not gonna deal a ton of damage for you. You could try to build him as a damage dealer. You could try to build him as a provoker. The only thing important is each critical hit fills this champion's turn meter by 7.5. Whenever an ally receives a fear or true fear debuff from an enemy, this skill will instantly remove the debuff and fill the team leader's turn meter by 15%. This is the really important thing. So not only is fear not gonna trigger, you're also gonna get a ton of extra turns for your Leo in this case. But it could be for any team leader if you swap it out. Did Uko actually have everywhere speed? All battles, he does, so might as well make him the speedster and do it like that. Yeah, something like this would be huge. In the fight itself, I'm not sure if Uko is gonna be fast enough to take 2 turns before the boss takes 1, but you might want to see how that goes. You want him to open with the increased speed and then do the block buffs, but if he's too slow, if the Hydra takes a turn before you manage the block buffs, you might have to swap this out so this thing becomes first. In this case, the increased speed is first because that's how we set it, to open with that, and after that, this thing takes priority. Drop defense would be great on everybody. Still probably open with this. We don't care about this guy. And for this, right now we have Wixwell mainly for the provoke. When you play it on manual, you can definitely do a lot of decisions with Wixwell, so you gotta really understand how the fight goes with Hydra. But basically you wanna A1 on the head, you need to keep provoked at all times, so that he doesn't cleanse. And with this girl, might as well start with the HP burn. Then with this, something like that. She needs to get built though. Let me take a quick look at Trunda. She is in nothing. Can't have that boot. It looks like an okay shield, but I doubt we're gonna be able to build her like that. That also looked okay. That kind of looks okay, not gonna lie. Might as well put this crit damage amulet then. Why the hell is she with that? We don't care about res, we care about defense. We don't care about HP, we care about... What is this defense I'm talking about? We care about attack. Attack percent. Preferably with speed, but you don't have a single attack on attack banner. Damn, son. One more. Bitch. Nice. It's kind of rolled okay-ish. This one gives a good amount of speed, but that's all it do. I guess this is okay-ish. We want to be landing that HP burn, but these accessories are looking pitiful. You really need to concentrate on the new event dungeon, get yourself a ton of accessories that way. So even stage 20 would be pretty good for you. I'm not sure we can build another Savage champion, but maybe. I did see a decent amount of crit damage pieces, so looks shit. What about attack percent? She's gonna be way too slow like that. Crit rate, double attack me, dude. You bitch. Well, it's an HP nuker now. Attack and crit damage. Sup balls. Attack percent chest with some speed on it. Not ideal. To be fair, this is the better boot. Let me take a look at Leo again. No, we've done him perfectly. This could be crit rate at the end. It's exact crit capped. Can't do that. If we do that, Leo's build has to be completely different. Some cruel items perhaps? Am I blind? You don't have a single cruel boot? There it is. Crit damage, attack percent, crit rate, attack. There's your boot. Now, please tell me you have an attack percent cruel. There you go. That looks good. Crit rate only. And crit damage. One for everybody. We take those. Okay, it's actually looking quite okay. Let's get this up to 16 so we don't have to second guess how much crit rate we have. So 10 more crit rate. Should be doable even for your Savage. This looks like a good item. One for everybody. And crit capped. For the rest of this, we need crit damage and speed, honestly, because she is slow as mud. Bit of accuracy never hurt. And this one also looks good. Let's grab this from Cold Heart. This one's nice and quick, better crit on it. I'd say we can just put this on. It's not the most amazing trend to build, but it's not the most amazing gear you have, so it still looks like a build to me. Okay, after you're done leveling her, should be looking better. Finish off those masteries, give her some crit damage. If you have a coronet, that'd be even better. You don't. You do not. So yeah, I think that team should be doing okay for you on Hydra Hards. What are you fighting on the dungeon? You managed to get yourself 20, so that's good. And that was with the shit turtles you had. Have yourself a Aniri on your account, so this allows you to go Sand Devil. 20 even, 25. Who's gonna be the damage dealer? Tomb Drang? I think so. Yeah, Tomb Drang gets the job done. Okay, you have yourself a preset for Clan Boss. We remove everything and let's actually first see if you have a good amount of regen gear, because if you don't, it's pointless. You do have quite a few pieces, surely you can do this. Okay, this is Sand Devil 25 for you, guaranteed. Let me grab myself a copy and finish this takeover with rebuilding you Aniri. It should unlock mass to finish before the account. Okay, Aniri masteries will look messed up. Yeah, you definitely don't want this. No, actually, it doesn't matter. That's whatever. No, actually, the masteries are fine. The masteries are actually fine like this. We can leave them like that. I thought you had this thing, which is complete no-no. Do you have the bosses deal less damage gem? It's an epic. You don't. Well, extra defense, but honestly, we don't care about it. We're just gonna leave it like that. This alone is gonna carry you so hard. Like, this is an insane relic. Defense, HP, this is good. HP, defense, speed, this could be good. Please be good. You motherfucking bitch. Can I say a bad word? You motherfucking bitch! Love that meme. If you know, you know. HP or defense, speed, HP. This one is leveling up okay. Now it ain't. Still, let's try. It's acceptable. Let me fit it on for now, but let's see if we have with defense instead. We don't. So that'll do. For the amulet, we're looking for HP or defense. Let's roll it up to 12. Actually, why the fuck did I roll this shit? It didn't have any defense. To be fair, it's the biggest main stat HP, so might as well just grab it. And now, here's where the fun stuff happens. Let's see a good speed boot. It's not a good speed boot. Let's see a good speed boot from Immortal. Not good. Defense percent, that'll do. Could have been better. Let's see what it ascends. Sends into garbage. Let's put it on for now. Defense for HP with speed for the rest of these. Let's see what the regen is looking like. If this rolls double speed, we take. Thank you. Let's put it on. Let's see what kind of glove you possess. This one's already leveled. Speed, no defense. HP, speed. Let's see if it rolls double speed. If not, what Farrakhan has. We're taking X. Okay, he kept those gloves warm. Not very many things are as good as a pair of hot gloves, a pair of hot socks, a hot toilet seat. Nothing beats that. Disgusting. Right, let's get this level to max. Ooh, HP percent at the end, thanks for that. Let's just max it out, ain't gonna max itself. Defense percent at the end. Yeah, these items definitely leveled up amazingly well at the end. The rest of this build, we are gonna need to gradually increase the speed depending on the level we're fighting, but for the most part, HP and defense is what you're looking on the top half. And it has to be nothing but regen. This one's amazing. Thanks for that. Double speed, 1 HP. Give me that. Double HP percent. That's not your monkey's helmet. Let's see if it's Aniri's helmet. What? Speed defense percent. That's good. Yeah, I think this is the end build. This is the build you're gonna use on 25. Let's level up this to max. Defense percent at the end would be best. Close. Okay, so we're equipping this. What are the stats looking like? 62 plus. The defense is low as shit. Speed is fine. Okay, the defense is worryingly low. Ascending this into defense percent would be good. Flat HP, not ideal, but we're gonna have to use a few glyphs of the good kind. Decent. Don't want to be putting speed here because it might break the tune. Bitch. Come on, give us at least 3. Close enough. This should bring you close to 25, but the defense is a little bit too low for... Okay, I mean, we didn't have the shield level, that helps. 2%, we take it for now. We might have to swap over a little bit of HP for defense at some point. Your weapon can never have defense on it, fun fact. The ring does have a ton of defense, not gonna lie. Nice. You have a little bit of ascension, nothing like a little HP or defense extra. This amulet, if we swap it over this banner, we swap it to defense based. No, they're just absolute garbage. Maybe a defense banner at least. Why am I keep mixing things up, man? I meant amulet. It's not right. You don't have good 5 stars. Fuck it. Let's give it a try like this. Let me just see if your walking tomb drain is up to the task. He is quick enough, barely. The cool thing about walking tomb drain is he literally doesn't need to do anything special, he just needs to be there, and HP burn is gonna take a while, but it's gonna get there. Okay, pay attention to what I'm doing here, because you're probably gonna have to manual a few of these levels until you can reach the level you can auto farm. Okay, that was weird. Walking tomb drain actually survived, what the hell? And Aniri died. It's weird as hell, but right now we do not want to be reviving anything. The whole point of Aniri here is for her to actually revive Walking Tomb Drain once he dies. Technically speaking, both of them should die at the end of the hardest stages. So literally the first turn everybody dies, Aniri revives herself with the passive, then she revives your damage dealer, and the damage dealer does a couple of damaging hits. And rinse and repeat, you get yourself Sand Devil 25 auto farm with free chickens this way. We are waiting for the Sand Devil to fall asleep again. Next turn he does fall asleep, and next turn we do the thing. Okay, this is how it should go. She dies, now I'm putting things on auto. Walking Tomb Drain is a fucking idiot, and he wasted his entire time not giving HP burn there. I guess I have to make a preset for this because Tomb Drain is wonky. But if you pick another damage dealer, you don't even need a team preset. I'm taking it off auto to double check if the revive is gonna happen before this guy goes to sleep, and it will, so I gotta, again, turn it off auto. I do have several guides about this thing, so watch a few till you understand what the hell is happening. It's not a complicated fight, but it still takes a little bit of time to get used to what's supposed to happen. Now she revives, and now Walking Tomb Drain uses his HP burn, because that's where the damage is coming from. We can heal, I guess, doesn't matter. This guy wakes up, you smack again, and rinse and repeat until the dynamite goes boom. Could be healing right now, but we don't need to, especially since next turn we're taking the big hit. Revive, damage, rinse and repeat. And you get the picture. Basically, this is the majority of the damage that's gonna be coming for you. I wonder if Geo's gonna be even better here. Probably not. Tomb Drain is a fine champion to be using here for this. You could also use Walking Tomb Drain as a solo farmer on all of your stage 20 dungeons, by the way. Build him in Aniri's gear and he's gonna do everything for you. you should be able to farm Dragon, Ice Golem for sure. I'm not sure about Spider, maybe. I also saw you have Artak, so you could just build Artak that way. That for sure is gonna farm all of those. Maybe for Dragon he might be a little bit too slow if he doesn't have a good Ascension. But all around you get the picture. It's a little bit time consuming right now. It's only time consuming because Aniri is too quick. Technically speaking, we could do this on full auto even on the low stages, but you gotta waste a few energy here and there until you can min-max the speed. You basically gotta match the boss's speed so you're not too quick and not too slow, so you can exactly get your revive online when you need the revive online, basically. Because if you're too quick, you're gonna waste this revive first, and the passive is gonna get wasted on something else. If you're too slow, you're not gonna be able to cool down it. It does become faster at the end. Still, with Walking Tomb Dragon, he ain't the fastest nuker you could be using. If you have yourself a Newt, a Ninja, a Marius, those would definitely do the job a lot sooner. Maybe even Trunda could do it sooner, even though not the way ours is built. The gear is just not that amazing for now, I think. We could try. I think Trunda might actually be worth it. The problem with Trunda is if you're planning on landing a HP burn with her. Fabian, why would Fabian work? Fabian doesn't do jack shit in terms of damage. Fabian doesn't do jack shit in terms of anything in this boss.
I have Fabian anyway, so...
Among other things. The important part of this puzzle is having Aniri. The second part is just having a good damage dealer that deals damage either through max HP, through HP burn, or through poisons. Either one is gonna eventually get the boss down. It's not gonna be a speed run, but eventually. You can book yourself a session, Mohammad. Check out the calendar link in the description, but it's gonna be at least a month, so buckle up with some patience or be on the stream every time, and if somebody doesn't show up, I can take you up earlier, but that is definitely not guaranteed. For today, I'm guaranteeing I don't have time for a 4th account takeover. I didn't need to do that. I mean, I did not need to do that. But as you see, nobody has a chance of dying here, out of sync at least, as long as you're careful. This is gonna be pretty guaranteed for you, basically. It's a little bit annoying until you can get to the real farmable stage, but until then, clicking it would be the safest bet. But if you gradually remove some speed from Aniri and give her back that speed when you reach the higher levels, you could actually make this on full auto. Okay, one more cycle and he's done. Every day we cycle in. This would definitely also be easier if I had a preset for this guy not to be wasting his damaging turn using the HP swap. But it is what it is. There's the last one. And boom, should be going the dynamite, but sadly it's gonna be one more. Fuck. Oh no. Oh fuck no. This messed up. Now we lose. This fucker died at the worst possible time, eating up Aniri's passive. Good job, idiot. Good job, idiot. Fucking hell. Well, that was preventable. I could have prevented that. I almost thought about doing it, but let's just fix it up and this is gonna be much easier. The most important thing with this build is Aniri needs to be in the lead. I know she doesn't have an aura, but the thing is, Aniri revives with her passive the champion on the lead spot. The other important thing is we want this guy to stop fucking up with this shit. And now what also we could do is, for the sake of this becoming auto even on this level, we could remove a fast item, like these boots for instance. I think we should be able to handle this without the immortal set on this low level. Definitely worth a check. Definitely do not break the regen set though. Oh fuck, I should have still turned this off. This didn't... This is not gonna fail the run, but... It was a misplay. Still, it's not full auto, because champions are not dying the way they're supposed to this early. But just at the beginning you need to be careful. and after that starts doing the thing. Okay, now everybody dies, Aniri revives, and now I'm gonna put it on auto, and if my computations are correct, this should work. Aniri should be slow enough not to waste her revive on food. I'm still gonna double check so it doesn't fuck up. Yeah. There you go, it is full auto now. Look, ma, no hands. So, climbing to the harder stages, at some point you put back the speed boot. Maybe take off the banner that has some speed on it. Or just do it manually, and that's a guarantee it's gonna happen, but
boring.
It does take a while.
Yeah.
After you reach stage 25, that's where it becomes full auto, if everything is built correctly. The only thing that's kinda sketchy right now is she has a little bit too low defense, but maybe the elixir is gonna help her still. Oh fuck, we lost it. Well, you're gonna have to manual it, man. You're just gonna have to manual it. It takes a while, but the reward is very, very worth it. I don't have time to do it right now for you. All the way up to 25, but I'm almost certain it should be able to get to 25. Just be careful, understand the fight, and you should be there in no time. Technically speaking, we could just level this up to 12. That probably is gonna be fast enough but slow enough not to break it, but for now just do it like this and that should get you there. Alrighty bud, hope that Hydra team treats you well. Definitely try it on hard once the rotation happens. And do let me know how it goes. Watch a guide or two about Hydra if you really want to know what you should be doing there, and that should help you out big time. Alrighty.
Appreciate the help.
Yeah, no problem, man. Enjoy. So that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this account takeover, and again, if you also want to get on the action, check out the calendar link in description. But keep in mind, people really are overwhelming me lately, and the queue is literally 1 month old, so buckle up, it might be a while till I can come to you. Sometimes people don't show up and I pick people from streams, so if you guys are watching those, maybe you can go early, but if you want to guarantee your spot, definitely use the calendar link. Would be awesome if you support the channel for free and start yourself a fresh new account through my premium download link. But for now, thanks for watching, guys. I'm Crystal5, and I'll see you in my next video or stream.